Hello, dividend executives. Welcome back. The stock market is open, so you already know we are trading options. We are reviewing our plays from last week. A few expired worthless, and we are continuing to stack those bricks. Well, you can probably see the account is back over $100,000. We are to $103,000, almost $104,000. A little bit of a down day today. We have $50,000 worth of buying power. We have a lot of plays that have been on the table, and it is time to make some money. If you've been following this channel and you've been following this series in particular, we have been gunning for $100,000 the whole year, and we have been gunning for Tesla to get back to 250 so that we could release our shares and restart the wheel, and we have finally done it. It took us about 10 months to do it, but we are finally there, so it's time to make some money by selling some cash secured puts, and then take a look at the options that expired worthless from the last week. So if we pull up last week, we had the SOXL 40.5 call, expired worthless. Clean Spark calls, expired worthless. Mara calls, expired worthless. Tesla call assignment for $50,000. And then I did sell on Friday as well. I rolled my Amazon short put out 2 weeks from the 185 to the 187.5. We did that for a $20 credit. And the whole purpose there is just not to lose the shares. Not too worried about it. Amazon is back down to the 187.90, so we are close to the money. We will just have to see how the stock moves over the next 2 weeks. And then CONL, we sold some calls, way out of the money. Still got a $100 credit there. And it's time now that we have some buying power to diversify a little bit, average down on some positions, but we want to get paid in order to do that. And of course, we have a couple little dividends here, TQQQ, QQQ, and SOXL all paying. But hey, I'll take the extra 15 bucks. So let's jump in and let's take a look. Contribution still sitting at 4,500 for the year. We are sitting at NVDL call at $91 profit, Amazon call up to $12, CONL call up $40, and it's time. So let's go here. First things first, I told you once we get out of Tesla, I want to restart the wheel on this. We are on a green day today, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to come in here, I'm going to sell a conservative put. We have the delivery numbers this week. So I'm going to try and get it for let me just see if I can get it for 200 right here. And this would allow me to buy the shares that I just sold right back for a cheaper cost. So we sold right there. So we got paid $201. And that is the opportunity to buy back my Tesla shares for $245 a share. Currently Tesla sitting at $263. So the stock has to come down about $18. And if I do get assigned, that will be for a cheaper cost than I did own them before. So it's a win-win either way. If I don't get assigned the shares, great. That means I keep the $201 of cash and I don't. And actually I already been paid that. And if I get assigned it, great. If I don't get assigned it, great. Either way, absolute W. So $26,000 worth of buying power. I want to go through the list and I want to show you a couple that I'm looking at. CONL is one that I want to gear up a little bit more on. We have a high cost basis on this, $41.95. We're down, 38% on the position. But let's keep in mind on CONL, we've made several $1,000s worth of income. So we're not actually down from selling options. It helped pad the downside quite a bit. You just can't see that in Robinhood. And if you need to see that, if you're new here, I could come here and I could show you. Let me just go here to the Roth IRA. You could see here on the call side, right? $800 here, $400 here. So that's $1,200 already. And then another 100 there. So $1,300 we've made on selling calls on CONL. But we are going to come in here and I'm going to trade this aggressively. This is a few weeks out. October 18th is the day. Let's come down here. I'm looking at the $22 put. Let's see if we can get a fill for 125 bucks. Would not mind getting assigned this. There we go. So 126 bucks and we got paid 201. So off to a really good start. And that is the hope that I can get assigned CONL at the $22 strike come 10/18. So we shall see. Another one I want to average down on a little bit is NVIDIA. I am playing NVDL. We are down not big on this one. We were actually in profit on Friday. Down 10% as of right now. We are going to sell an option on this. Try to get assigned a little bit more. So let's go down here. I'm trying to go, this is assignment play, so I'm playing a little bit stronger of a delta. I'm gonna play this 54. So we're gonna come in here. I'm gonna see if I can get a fill right between the bid and the ask at $140. This would give me the opportunity to buy it for cheaper than the market is sitting at right now. It looks like the bid ask have moved around a little bit. So I will leave that as a, let's see, what are we looking at? Let me just look at it, NVDL for the day. Yeah, so it's down 1.34%. Let's replace this order and let's throw it right in between the bid and the ask. See if we get it to fill for 1.35. Sometimes you got to move these around. And this would be $5,450 worth of capital. All right, so we'll keep that one open, see if we can get a fill there. That's for NVDL. Another one I wanted to average down on is SOXL. We're going to come here and we are going to trade options. October 4th, sell the put. And this is really as easy as it is. If you want to buy assets and you want to buy them in lots of 100, then what you do is you come in here and you sell a cash secured put. You have to have the cash in your account, and then you sell the put. You pick the delta, you pick the risk level you're with. Because I already own these stocks and I'm averaging down, my goal is to get assigned. So I'm going to come down here to the 33 put. We're going to do, let's see if we can get a fill at 0.54. Sometimes I like to get the medium fills and see if I can get the fill. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You can see the bid ask. This was in between the bid ask, and as soon as I submit the order, it corrected itself, and now the bid ask is between 0.52 and 0.54. So we'll leave that open here for a little bit and see if it fills. If not, no worries. So these are the two opens we have. We are at the high end on both of those, so we might have to change those around. But so far, we've hit Tesla, we've hit CONL, we've hit SOXL and the NVDL. Then the last one I wanted to hit here is going to be Mara. I'm down 8% on this. I was up last week. Last week we got all the way up to 1807. So I was like, basically I break even on Friday. Looks like SOXL just went through at the $30 put. Let's actually just pull that up real quick and see. So we got paid the $54 there, and hopefully we can get assigned some SOXL shares on Friday. If not, no worries. We'll keep the cash. We'll continue to move on. We'll continue to sell cash secured puts into next week in an attempt to lower our cost. But yeah, let's take a look here. So I want to get assigned another 100 shares of this. It's been a really good weekly payer for me. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to see if I can get, I'm going to take a more aggressive stance here at the $16 put. Again, my goal is to get assigned here. And so I'm going to take the $42 right now. And then if I get assigned that, I'll be up to 250 shares. So SOXL has filled. Oh, it looks like NVDL filled as well. So let's come down here. NVDL filled for 135. Not too bad. So the income is stacking up. Let's take a look at how much cash we have. Well, we have 13,946. We are going to take some of that money and we are going to diversify it into here. We're coming in here and we are going to buy $1,000 worth of QQQ. Love this as a forever hold. It's been a really good stock. Let me just do the math real quick here. 126, 201, 54. So right there, we made $558 in the matter of what, 3-4 minutes? Not too bad. I love seeing the income stack up. So those are some of the positions we have on the table. We do have some calls that I could roll out. Let's just look at my total capital. So the heaviest hitter right now is Amazon, QQQ right after that, TQQ. We could actually try to get into some will. It's just so hard to will when I see my cost basis sitting down here at $35 and we're up 104%. Such a fun number to look at. Clean Spark, we could sell some calls on, but it does look like it's red for today, so we probably won't worry too much about that. And then the other one, actually, you know what? I might layer in some more SOXL. SOXL has been a really good one, but I do have another one as well that I have been looking at, and it is Hood, right? This is the app that I use every single week to do all my trading, to do all my videos. So it's time to give it a little bit of love. It's down 1.76%. So we're going to go in here and we're going to sell a put, right? I'm going to come in here. I'm going to sell. Let me look at the delta on this. We're talking about a 0.16 delta. Good chance of getting assigned, but still a decent premium. Let's layer in a couple here. Let's layer in 3 here, and we're going to do it for 14. See if we can get $42 for that. Nice. So just like that, we might be able to pick up these shares. We sold some puts, and you'll see them right here at the 22. So this stock has to come down $1.45 in order to get assigned, but not too bad. Really okay with getting assigned on that stock. Been wanting to own it for a while, but we are just protecting the capital. So I have $6,000 worth of buying power. I'm probably going to leave that for a few days. I may average down on some positions and just buy shares at the market, and and I might look for other opportunities. We have a kind of mixed-ish day today, a lot in the red. If I see more red, then I'll probably load up some more on some other positions. But I don't want to blow all my cash on the first day of the week. So we will take a better look as the week goes on. And as always, I posted in every single trade with screenshots in my Discord. And then I try to get a synopsis out to Twitter, or X, I should say X, at the end of the day at DarkBiter71. So if you want to follow those trades, you can see them there. So that's the look for the trades. Let me just show you the spreadsheet so you can see the overall. Of course, the trades I just made are not in here. But I do want to show you how the account is looking. We just made, $600 in premium, so that will need to be added here, but this is where we're looking for the month. You'll see this number right here on the 30th, changes 600 in the next video, but I'll have to enter that. So we made about $1,500 worth of income in the month of September, which is absolutely awesome. You see the 945 as of right now. Of course, I have to be able to update the spreadsheet. So that puts us at an average of probably around 1,100 a month for the entire year, which is not too bad. August, we had a little bit lower a month because we had to roll some options for the 522 total income. But this month, bouncing back with $1,500, we beat the goal, and we moved the account all the way up to 103,000. So really good month. Those are the months overall. This is where the money's been coming from. Amazon, I've been stuck rolling a lot, so it almost just feels like Amazon is kind of one of those stocks where it's just not even worth selling covered calls on. When it rips absolute face. So that is a lesson learned. Even selling at the 0.1 deltas, which is what I do every single week, somehow I end up getting caught in the money. I always can get out of it by just rolling up and out thus far, but just good to see the numbers there. Clean Spark, absolute monster. CONL, you saw the 1200. I showed the proof there. Hood, this is one we just sold on today. Really want to get some shares there. Mara, absolute beast. NVDL, you can't bet against NVIDIA. And then just the regular wheels of the Rivian, SOXL. TNA is one actually I do want to sell on. Let me jump actually back into Robinhood. I forgot to write that one down. This is on the Russell 2000. It is a leveraged fund, but is less capital. We do have enough here. So I'm going to come in here and trade some options. See if we can get a wheel going on this. I'm going to come down here at the more conservative. Haven't played this one for a couple of months. So I'm going to come down here to the 41 put. I'm just going to put a bid ask in between, maybe like at the 45. Let me see at the 46, still high likelihood. So yeah, let me see if I can get a fill at the 46. I would love to own some TNA in the account. I've been looking at that, and yeah, not too bad. So that is $646 that we've made so far selling puts. That leaves us still with $2,300 worth of buying power. If we get assigned on any of those, I am happy. But the grand total after today, we just, with the 646, we busted through the $10,000 mark worth of options income in this account, and we are 9 months through them. So we're looking really good. The goal is $1,000 every single month. We should be able to hit that no problem, especially now that we're on the cash secured put side. We can slowly but surely bring up the income each and every single week. So that is my update for the week. Thank you, everybody, as always, for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like. Happy investing, and we'll catch you next week.